So guys, I really wanted to make this video for a long time, and you guys have been asking me this question over and over again. What shouldn't you do in Japan? A couple of my good friends already did it, so I thought, why not I should try it too. Anyway, here's my top 10 stuff that you shouldn't do in Japan. Number 10. Don't give tips. I know it's normal for you guys to give tips to like the cab driver, your hotel manager and everything, but in Japan, tips are not legally allowed. So make sure when you think you're going to tip someone for doing a great job, do not do it because they literally cannot accept it. Number 9. When you eat ramen, you have to slurp it. I know that sounds weird, again, it's a Japanese thing. In Japanese culture, when you slurp the ramen while eating it, it's like a sign that it's very good to the cook. It's like a compliment. The more you slurp the ramen, the more the cook knows that you're enjoying the meal. I know that's interesting, I just wanted to let you know that. And don't worry, I can't slurp my ramen, so if you can't slurp your ramen like me, you don't have to really worry about it. Number 8. Always say thank you and use your manners. I think this is a common sense, but Japanese people are very polite. So usually after the waiter serves you and you say thank you when they bring your meal, or when you buy something and they give you the item and you say thank you. You say thank you everywhere. Arigato. You say arigato gozaimasu everywhere. Number 7. Don't accept compliments. Be modest. I know this might sound weird, but Japanese people usually don't accept compliments. Because when they accept compliments, they look a little bit cocky, a little bit douchebaggy. So usually when someone says, oh, you're beautiful, they reply back, nah, I'm not really that pretty, you know? And no, but you're more prettier than me. That's how usually the conversation goes. Number 6. Don't cross chopsticks. And don't stab your meal with chopsticks. This is another weird fact about Japan. Usually when you stab food with your chopstick and it points up, it's like a symbolizing for death. So when you stab something and leave the chopstick in the meal, it's like very, very, very rude. So when you're at a restaurant or you're eating somewhere, don't stab your chopsticks. Just use it properly. And don't cross chopstick meaning by, for example, your friend offers you a piece of sushi on their plate. Usually they give you the sushi or you take the sushi off the plate. It's rude to pick up the sushi and pass it by a chopstick because that'll be touching chopstick. It's very rude and do not do that in Japan. Number 5. Take a shower or wear deodorant. In Japan, people really care about how you smell. It's not like they come up to you and smell you and say, you smell bad. As in, if your odor is like spreading in the train or you're just waiting in line and you smell bad, like they don't like the smell of sweat. So usually when I'm in the train and I'll see foreigners and they really smell bad, and I always wonder why don't they just take a shower, or if they sweat now, why not wear deodorant? Like why? Like even though I know this is a different subject, but when I go to conventions, everyone smell bad. Like why don't you just take a shower? It doesn't make any sense. Sorry. Back to subject. Number 4. Stick to rules very strictly. Okay, so in Japan, there's lots of rules everywhere and lots of signs what you should not do and you can do. And of course, there's English subtitles on almost every sign, so don't worry. For example, I'll tell you a couple of the rules in Japan. Like, you're not supposed to talk on trains or buses. Also, when you're on a train or bus, you have to make your phone on silent mode, so it doesn't bother anyone else on the train or bus. Also, when you're sitting down and an elderly person is in front of you, you have to stand up and offer them the seat to be polite. Because in Japan's culture, you're supposed to respect the elderly. The more older you are, the more you have to respect them. That's why senpai and kohai was born, you get it? You have to respect senpai. Number 3. Take your shoes off inside. I know 90% of you guys know this already, but you're supposed to take off your shoes when you go in the house. That's normal for me because I've been living in Japan all my life almost, and I always take my shoes off. But when I lived in America for like a year, everyone just went in the house with shoes on, and I was like shocked, like why? I just guess it's different culture. Number 2. Always arrive early, never be late. This might be a super Asian thing, but usually all my Japanese friends or Japanese people, they're always on time or even early. Let's say you're going to meet someone at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The thing is, you calculate the time to get there and etc. and you get there at least 10 minutes to 5 minutes early. Some people even go 30 minutes early to be safe. So Japanese people are very good with their time and never be late. And being late is very rude and very dishonorable. You know how we are, you know? Japanese people like to stay on time and like everything neat and tidy. But don't worry, sometimes I'm like 5 minutes late because I'm very bad at timing. And number 1, be self-aware and be polite. And this is the number 1 common sense. And I know you might be like, be self-aware and be polite? What the fuck? That's just common sense. I know it's common sense, but the reason why I have to tell you guys because no one listens. For example, in Japan, everyone's just quiet in the train and everything. But there's usually people who's from other countries screaming in the train, like playing their music out loud, and it really bugs everyone else. If everyone else is like talking and yelling and everything, then yeah, you should totally do that. That's totally fine. But when everyone's quiet, you should be quiet too. And this really happened often to me. You know how lining up works, guys, right? We line up to purchase our item that we want to get. And I'll be lining up and everything. And usually a foreigner will cut in the line. And their excuse is usually, oh, I don't understand Japanese. And 100% of the time, Japanese people will let it happen because they don't want to cause any trouble. So usually they get their way, just cut in the line. So this is what I mean, be self-aware and be polite. Don't just be a dick and say, I don't know Japanese, and just do anything you want. Just follow the rules and be nice to everyone and be polite. Thanks for watching my top 10 things that you should not do in Japan, guys. And please hit that like button if you thought this was helpful or in any way, you know? And make sure you share this with your friends because it might be helpful for them, you know? They might want to go to Japan and they could watch this top 10 video and just understand what to not do and do in Japan. Make sure to check out Rachel and June and the Anime Man aka Joey's video because they did something very similar to this video as well. So I think it'll be helpful for you to go to Japan. And see ya and happy flying to Japan. And hopefully we can meet someday in Japan.